how about this? Since you niggas love some symbolism and shit. So I have the incense burning for the passion that burns in me, and this is also let all you K-Dot meat riots of all varieties and colors and shit, because somehow I don't know how, but like white people are invested in this halftime performance. You're invested in a performance that was about how much you suck and how terrible you are by default. You know what I mean? And this is me sticking it to the man. That's not real power. Like sticking it to the man. Still, listen, fam. Unless if money and resources don't move, my bad, yo. If money and resources do not move, you didn't do nothing. That's another reason why all this bullshit about basically the message and this and that. And no one can tell me, you know what I've realized this whole time? No one can tell me what the message is. Man, hold on. You know what? I was gonna hold this back. I was gonna start at a different point, but you know what? He needs to hear this. He needs to hear this. Okay, see a very feminine acting young man here.
Because he has not been in these situations or been around it. XQC said, the point of a halftime show isn't to give the world some puzzle to figure out. My brother, it's only a puzzle for you. Look at you.
Okay, then say the puzzle then.
It's literally only a puzzle for him because he has not been in these situations or been around anybody who.
Nigga, you have not been in these situations. Nigga, do you hear and see yourself? Do you see your glasses? Okay? I'm in the hood right now. I am from the hood. This is not 2016. It's over. Okay? Because at some point it became trendy to basically get really aggressive with non-black people when it comes to racial issues and whatnot, and kind of basically talk to them as if you're not equipped, and sometimes they're not. You're not equipped to be able to have an opinion about black issues. Granted, but that was a Super Bowl halftime show where it wasn't the black Super Bowl where it was no whites allowed, and they snuck in and it watched from the rafters. They said, we saw the black Super Bowl halftime show at the black Super Bowl, and this is what happened. No, it was a Super Bowl for the whole country. And listen, I'll give people this. People do complain about the show every year, but one thing that doesn't happen is the artist that got them bops, especially a black artist that got them bops. They don't get up there and not play the bops. Your set list was so terrible that Joe Budden was cussing niggas out. Matter of fact, hold on, man. Let me see if I can find that shit. Hold on, matter of fact, before I get there, let's go ahead and play him real quick. One more time. And I'm just noticing, like, whenever I see niggas online trying to cape for Kendrick and whatnot, it's always like a weak looking nigga. And I'm not saying he weak and whatnot, but I'm just saying it's a nigga who look like this. It's someone that basically the bitches wouldn't fuck with. The niggas I see that go the hardest for Kendrick is the kind of dudes that women do not fuck with them. You know that, yo, like when women see them, it doesn't signal to them that they're looking at a man, or they're not men who stand out. And I'm saying, so I'm saying, like, yo, a part of that shit is that you relate to Kendrick because you see him as the underdog, because you see him he's literally the little guy. You're fighting for the little guy, but Drake's always been fighting for the little guy. Even that little guy right there, he even invited that same little guy on to be on the first person shooter record. Trying to play with this, like pointing at the thing. So we'll go like this. All right, whatever. It's fine. It doesn't matter. But one of the reasons why people who are pro Kendrick in the situation, me personally, I mean, I don't know if he needed to get all that backlash. I didn't really watch the entire thing. I watched some of it. When I saw the set list, myself, I'm like, bro, I'm not listening to no G-Next songs. The Super Bowl show was not for new songs, bro. It's one, if that album had been out for 2 years or a year and whatnot, you got a chance to kind of see it. I mean, but also again, Kendrick also, for a show like that, Kendrick probably had his songs probably had too many words, and he probably now I'm thinking about it. He probably chose that set list because GNX was a little more. It was actually it was a lot dumbed down. I think that was the reason why he was more inspired or felt like he needed to do songs from that album because he felt like, all right, well, these songs don't have as many words in it, and I'm saying also I won't need my breath control as much like when I'm doing this song. Let me see if I can find that drum real quick, y'all. Real quick, y'all bear with me a little bit. Just trying to get to this shit with Joe.
That was Kendrick's Super Bowl lineup. You're an idiot.
Yeah, I have a copy of the what is the quote unquote leak.
Read it so they can hear just how stupid
it don't
they
make
are.
it. Yeah, I was like, this makes no sense to me.
Actually, don't read it yet. Okay. Y'all are really stupid. Seriously. I sat through all 12 minutes and 19 seconds of this. Some of y'all idiots out there are too damn devoted. Y'all really did it. Y'all really put like band breaks.
Yeah, the whole shit is in
They
it.
put fucking song segues. Mm-hmm. Let me tell whoever this cultureless kid is that put this together. This is the worst Super Bowl lineup I've ever heard.
And that's the point.
Yeah, somebody just trying to make Kendrick look stupid on Super Bowl weekend.
Yep.
No all right. Oh. No Good Kid, Mad City.
Here,
just Mad GNX records.
Let me read it. Well, all right, let me read it. Then
knock it off.
So the leaked set list is Bodies, which is the GNX snippet.
Okay.
Squabble Up.
Euphoria came on.
Humble. DNA. Euphoria. Then Fuck the Big Three line from Like That plays.
Oh, my Lord.
Man at the Garden. Peekaboo. Then Kendrick says he wants to perform his favorite song, alludes to it being Not Like Us.
Oh,
Luther, All the Stars, Not Like Us plays. And then it says Certified Lover Boy, Certified, and then another sound is made. And
that's exactly what happened. Now that part I know happened. I saw that shit. And he actually does, he does do that. Yo, it was exactly that. So you gotta ask, like, yo, like, what does that tell you? Just on paper, that set was terrible. But like I was saying before, I think that he chose those GNX records because he knows a lot. Most of his records got mad words in them. You know what I'm saying? And they're not. It's just it's not the kind of records you want to hear if you didn't come there for Kendrick. All right, he doesn't really have records that are going to connect with you, whether or not like you listen to them or not. Type of shit, because again, that's why it came off like that. All right, but what people gotta take responsibility for is like, yo, you're making him whack when y'all do this. Yeah, like you guys are making him into the kind of artist that people can talk shit about. Because again, like, yo, I mean, like what most people said, that set list did not showcase his talent and his vast catalog. You know what I'm saying? He could have did "Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe," all right. Wesley's Theory. If you want to stick it to the man, I would have loved to hear that record, right? Money Trees, the Loyalty. He could have did Element, Loyalty. That would have been amazing. Shit, man. Who knows? He could have borrowed A$AP Rocky for fucking Problems. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick got so many great verses on songs and whatnot, but instead, he made that whole show about the boy. And actually, I was watching the video earlier. It's called Light Skin History. Shout out to him, man. He's in my comment section. Asked if he could share my video. And he hit the nail on the head. He said, yo, in the Black community, people are always obsessed with light-skinned men and always have a lot of criticism and these harsh critiques for light-skinned men. But it's like it's like an obsession. You know what I'm saying? People always want you to feel as though something's wrong with you. You and your feelings. People always feel as though they got to pick with you. treat you differently to other people. It's just weird. You know what I mean? It's a weird kind of attention that you get, and again, it mostly comes from aggression that's meant for white men, because for the most part, black people see you as a proxy for their aggression towards white men, and because they know that they too pussy to do anything to an actual white person. So therefore, I see a light-skinned person here, so I'll get at you. I'll treat you different because I'm my own characters. Shit like that. Boom, boom, boom. All right. I wanted to play this. Hold on. I'm gonna finish sharing this drum right here, man. I'm
also been in any of these situations.
What situation? The halftime show? What the fuck is he talking about?
Who would even be able to reference half the things that he's talking about? So it's like he didn't get it. He wouldn't get it. You have not been in these certain positions or had to deal with certain things.
Oh,
nigga, you have never been in the Squid Games. You never been in the Squid Games. You never been jumped into no games. All right, so he had imagery for the Bloods and Crips up there. You know what I'm saying? The red and white blood cells. Shout out to 2K. The red and white blood cells and shit. So he had that shit going on. So he had the gang code. Bitch, you not in no gang. So you relate to being in the gangs? So you relate to being a Crip. What you saying? So you Crip walk every Saturday. You don't Crip walk even once a year. Like, you're not a Crip walker. Oh, what my sounds like? You know, because I start cooking, yo, and I just, I get so passionate, especially with you meat riders in my comment section. You know what?
I'm the fucking clown. I've been doing this shit a long time.
A long time. I posted this video. You know what? You know what?
Sooner or later, her cookies get crushed.
Somebody's cookies getting crushed right now. It's too much crying going on. Music has a certain job to do. It's something different, right? Let's say you come into a listening party, a listening session, but not even that. No one has ever invested in someone else for their music, even though it didn't sound good. Excuse me. Not if they smart. Being as though Kendrick has pulled you into a space where you see him as this artist who basically, in so many words, the best way I could put it, shout out to Tribe Called Quest. Tribe Called Quest was dressing in a really weird and funky way back when it wasn't like that. The dope boy aesthetic will always reign supreme in the hood when it comes to standing for how black men dress or what black men think is the cool way to dress. So those were some weird dressing ass niggas. And the way that it was described, people respected it because they looked at it as, well, they up on some shit that we not up on. You know what I'm saying? Because their character was more like, yo, like we conscious brothers and everything, and we read books and do the knowledge and all that. You know what I mean? But so what it did is that credibility made you kind of not really question they fashion sense as much. You heard? So I said to say this. Kendrick has conditioned you. And again, we all condition people for how to deal with us. You know what I mean? Kendrick gave you those first two really good albums. Section 80 to me, Section 80 and Damn is his best albums because they play the best and they feel the best. Pause. But the records move like normal records. It's not this thing where you're trying too hard to be insightful. You know what I mean? Because again, your insightfulness doesn't matter if you're insightful if it doesn't connect. That's not communication. That's what I had to learn in battle rap was that, yo, I could be intricate all I want, and there's nothing wrong with being intricate. You know what I'm saying? But I still have a job to do, and I still got to make sure I do my job first. My job is to connect with the audience. If I'm battling someone, I'm battling this person. The first rules of battle rap is stay on your opponent, meaning stay on the subject, which is your opponent. You stay on him. You keep it on him no matter what. You don't stray away from that. You know what I mean? As long as you don't stray away from who your target is, it's going to sound like a battle. You know what I mean? But once you start talking about other people and doing other shit for way too long, then that's less time. You know what I mean? So again, we have to address the assignment. Like that analogy I gave earlier was that, yo, let's say I paint houses. And you say, all right, Dice, can you come to my house? Come paint my house. I say, all right, cool. What color would you like your house? And you say, elk tongue. Can you do elk tongue? And I say, sure. I looked at my truck. I have dozens of elk tongue that I can use to paint your house. You get home and your house is painted in purple and white stripes. You know what I'm saying? And I got some polka dots on the side. And you like, 6 Paths Dice, what happened? I thought you was giving me elk tongue. Pause. And I say, listen, I thought about it, you know what I'm saying? And I just felt as though you need these stripes on you need these stripes on your house instead of the color you wanted, all right? Because those stripes represent the flags now. So some stupid shit like that. I'm sorry. I couldn't land out. Listen, you can't get them all, but you get the point of my joke. All right. But it leads me to the next point. You're making him ass. This is why he's ass now. You know one of the reasons why I've gotten like really nice at rapping? I've gotten nice at rapping because niggas have been unfair to me. Now I've been critiqued unfairly. I've been shitted on unfairly. But yo, the times where I didn't feel as though I did that good, or when niggas said I lost, yo, that's when you get way better. That's what really keeps pushing you forward. It's amazing how many levels there are to just your craft. I never thought I'd get this nice or be this good. But if I never experienced, someone telling me when I'm not that good or not getting the same, it's more so me not getting the same energy in a battle when niggas may feel as though I ain't that good. But he don't. But in regular rap, he don't have no concept of that. You know what I'm saying? Because he, for the most part, think he can do whatever sound good to him. All right, and a lot of it is weird, and it's a reason why you ain't been hearing from Kendrick in however long. Cause like, yo, bro, I think he's done. He been done. Muslim Around, that was not a good album. Not for a nigga that we consider to be one of the greatest. I mean, I like the few joints off of there, but I'm supposed to be able to play the whole album. I mean, now we like a record like the Blueprint, the first Blueprint. You know why it was so highly regarded? Because you can play the whole thing, even if it's songs you don't like that much. The song, they say Song Cry, right? I don't love Song Cry or nothing like that, but I know it's a good song. Even the songs that I wouldn't want to play all the time, those are great records. Those are beautifully executed records. Those are great records. All right. And you're still getting lyrics. You're still getting a message and stuff like that. A message. All right. First of all, a message doesn't have to be complicated. And it doesn't have to be intricate. It doesn't have to be complicated. We do this thing because a part of that shit has to do with what we think intelligence is. You know what I'm saying? Just because you don't understand him, but doesn't mean that he's nice. Y'all basically saying, all right, well, it's between you got to be special to understand it, or you don't have to understand it. So what people are trying to do now is because he had nods to get to basically the cultural appropriation by way of gang culture, and on top of that, incorporating shit from the Squid Games. The Squid Games, bitch, you not in the Squid Games. And on top of that, I'm just saying it gotta be said. I said this shit in my rap. Angry Man said it. Nigga, Kendrick is not like us. Kendrick, he's rich. He don't have any of the same problems that you had, period. And not only that, his money comes from niggas you say that's not like us. What people keep trying to say is he used that time to get a message out. A message that don't do shit and don't. It's the thing. Black people don't know what power is. You don't know how to actually get shit done. You think you think a Super Bowl performance is going to change anything? So what was the? Everybody keeps saying a message. What was the message? What information did he? Because if it's information, it means I haven't heard it before. What was in the performance that I needed to hear? I never heard before. You're moving the goalpost. That's not what a show is. A show is not meant for you to not be entertained. You niggas are going as far as saying, I don't go to a show to be entertained. I'm going, then, bitch, you don't go to no lectures. On Saturday and Sunday, I cannot catch you at no lectures with people who may or may not be actual esteemed professors. Y'all niggas don't go to no lectures. And y'all niggas don't read books. Knowledge, nigga. Do the knowledge. Let's play one. And that's another thing.